Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity. We are from the group 7. We want to talk about customer value driven marketing strategy about creating value for target customer. To introduce myself, my name is Maulana Bagas Samudra. My last 3 number is 375.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Trasya Ristiana Fadhilah. My last 3 number is 408.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for your opportunities. My name is Dina Hidayatul. My last student number is 411.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Tajunnisa Putri Wahyu Santoso. My last 3 number 414. Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Angelia Wirawan and my last 3 number is 485.
I'm here to start the discussion about marketing strategy. Marketing strategy refers to a business overall game plan for reaching prospective consumers and turning them into consumers of the product or service the business B. Marketing segmentation. I will explain and mention segmentation consumers market. The first geographic segmentation calls for dividing the market into different geographical units such as nations, regions, states, counties, cities, or even neighborhoods. A company might decide to operate in one or a few geographical areas or operate in all areas, but pay attention to geographical difference in needs and wants. The two demographic segmentation divide the market into segments based on variables such as age, life cycle state, gender, income, occupation, education, religion, ethnicity, and generation. Demographic factors are the most popular basis for segmenting consumer groups. One reason is that consumer needs, wants, and usage rates often vary closely with demographic variables. The 3 psychographic segmentation is when you break your customer group down into units as it pertains to their belief, values, and reason for buying. It's defined as the psychological aspect that influence consumer purchase behavior such as lifestyle, social status, opinion, and activities. The 4 behavioral segmentation divides buyer into segments based on the knowledge, attitudes, uses, or responses to a product. Many market believe that behavior variables are the best starting point for building market segment. The 5 using multiple segmentations basis, several basis information service such as Nielsen, Axiom, Esri, and Experian provide multivariable segmentation system that merge geographic, demographic, lifestyle, and behavioral data to help companies segment their market down to zip codes, berhad, and even wholesale. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Second is segmenting business markets. Business markets can be segmented in a variety of ways depending on the marketer's overall objective and product and service offerings. The more specifically and precisely the market can be segmented, the greater the odds that the marketer will be able to connect with the audience and compel desired action. The approach to business market segmentation is conceptually similar to the approach for consumer markets. As we know, while business markets have less potential customers, B2B firms still need to be selective when determining their strategic approach to the market. This is because it is common for B2B firms to have substantial investment costs and will often need to implement labor-intensive promotional strategies. The third, segmenting international markets. Global market segmentation can be viewed as the process of identifying segments, whether they are country groups or individual buyer groups of potential customers with homogeneous sentiment who are likely to exhibit similar buying behavior patterns. Complicating the segmentation issues involved markets is the need for companies to make strategic positioning decisions of leveraging brand equity and receiving economic of scale. The fourth is requirements for effective segmentation. Clearly, there are many ways to segment a market, but all segmentation are effective. To be useful, market segment must be reducible, accessible, substantiable, differentiable, and actionable. Next, market targeting. Market segmentation reveals the firm's market segment opportunities. The firm now has to evaluate the various segments and decide how many and which segment it can serve best. We now look at how companies evaluate and select target segments. First, evaluating market segments. Evaluating its segment ensures that your company doesn't waste resources on segments that won't buy your product. You can evaluate the market potential of a segment by looking at the number of potential customers in the segment, their income, and the number of people in the segment who need the kind of product you offer. A market participant is one who is going to buy such a product, and the total number of participants times their purchases for the total market. A market participant has to need the product, have the ability to pay the price of the product, and has to want to buy the product. Evaluating how many such people are in each segment lets you gauge the potential market.
Concentrate marketing. Concentrate marketing works effectively for companies with limited resources. It enables them to define a small target audience to make the most effective and competitive program, which will consider the need of the small group of the features of concentrated marketing are the strategy to transform a small business to focus on and on a smaller group of segment allocated needs or changing objective and making a specialized program for Second, mostly the strategy is implemented in small. The marketing strategy will be on target group of customer. Third, to the narrow targeting, there are very less change to lose a customer. Okay, the fourth is micro marketing. Micro marketing is the practice of tailoring product and the marketing programs to suit the taste of specific individuals and local customer segment. Rather than seeing a customer in every individual, micro marketers see the individual in every customer. Micro marketing includes local marketing and individual marketing. Local marketing. Marketing refers to the marketing strategies that a business uses online to get their product or services in front of people in their local area. Typically used by business who have a physical storefront Specifically, local marketing can have the benefits for business like restaurant, bars, spa, medical office, and proprietors and more. Second, individual marketing. Individual marketing is a promotional tool for separate entities. Individual marketing, also known as personalized marketing, involves more flexibility in any organization to the ability of brand change in behavioral pattern for individual customer. Third, to suit its marketing policy, keeping in mind the goal of each individual for taking small baby steps along the way to make the customer familiar with its product. In individual marketing, it is necessary to meet the demands of each person successfully. Technology has been remarkably advanced and has helped in the promotion of individual marketing. Fifth, choosing a targeting strategy. Companies need to consider many factors when choosing a marketing strategy. Which strategy is best depend on the company resources. When the firm's resources are limited, concentrate marketer makes the most sense. The best strategy also depends on the degree of product variability. Undifferentiated marketing is more suited for uniform product such as grapefruit or steel. Product that can vary in design, such as cameras and cars, are more suited to differentiation or concentration. And the last is socially responsible target marketing. Socially responsible target marketing is to target this market segment which will be beneficial for social welfare. Smart targeting helps companies to be more effective and efficient by focusing on segment that they can satisfy best and most profit targeting are provides benefits for consumer. Socially responsible marketing describes for targeting and segmentation that conserve just for interest of the company and its business, but also for targeted consumers. Target market segment. We have 6. The first is undifferentiated marketing. Second is differentiated marketing. Third, concentrated marketing. 4, micro marketing. 5, choosing a targeting strategy. And 6, socially responsible target marketing. Okay. First, undifferentiated marketing. Undifferentiated marketing is one such marketing strategy commonly used by business. Undifferentiated marketing treats all buyer or potential buyer as a homogeneous group. Another term for undifferentiated marketing is mass marketing. Undifferentiated marketing attempts to reach all potential buyer using one marketing strategy. This way, undifferentiated marketing treats all segments of the population the same, and the strategy is to use one approach that aims to appeal to as many people as possible. Second, differentiated marketing. Differentiated marketing occurs when a company creates a company that
of arranging for a product to occupy a clear, distinctive, and desirable place relative to competing products in the minds of target customer depends on the differentiation and vice versa. Because through the differentiation, which is the process of actually differentiating product to create superior customer value, we can achieve the desired position in customer minds. The differentiation and positioning process consists of 3 steps. 1. Identifying a set of differentiating competitive advantage on which to build a position. 2. Choosing the right competitive advantage. 3. Selecting an overall positioning strategy. 4. Then, the company has to deliver its promises by effectively communicating and delivering the chosen position to the selected market. Next, positioning maps. In planning their differentiation and positioning strategies, marketers often prepare conceptual positioning maps that show customer perception of their brands versus those of competing products on important dimension. Figure 7.3 shows a positioning map for the US luxury SUV market. The position of each circle on the map indicates the brand's perceived positioning on 2 dimensions, price and orientation. The size of each circle indicates the brand's relative market share. Use customer view the market-leading Cadillac Escalade as a moderately priced, large, luxury SUV with a balance of luxury and performance. However, the company notes that its Bluetooth hands-free technology, DVD entertainment, and sumptuous interior have shown its age. Next, choosing a differentiation and positioning strategy. Some firms find it easy to choose a differentiation and positioning strategy. For example, a firm well known for quality in certain segments will go after this position in a new segment if there are enough buyers seeking quality. But in many cases, 2 or more firms will go after the same position. Then each will have to find other ways to set itself apart. Each firm must differentiate its offer by building a unique bundle of benefits that appeal to a substantial group within the segment. Above all else, a brand's positioning must serve the needs and preference of well-defined target markets. For example, as discussed in the chapter opening story, although both Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks are coffee and snack shops, they target very different customers who want very different things from their favorite coffee seller. The differentiation and positioning thus consists of 3 steps. 1. Identifying a set of differentiation competitive advantage on which to build a position. 2. Choosing the right competitive advantage. 3. Selecting an overall positioning strategy. The company must then effectively communicate and deliver the chosen position to the market, define possible value difference and competitive advantage. The firm must differentiate itself by identifying possible value difference and competitive advantage and then choosing the right ones. But what can be a competitive advantage? In effect, a competitive advantage is a value difference between the often of one company as opposite to competing offers on the market. Product differentiation refers to differentiating the market offer based on feature, performance, style, or design. A sandwich maker could differentiate itself by offering healthy low-fat products. A car manufacturer might use extremely large engine as a point of differentiation. Thus, your product better, faster, cheaper, healthier, greener. 1. Service differentiation. Service differentiation is based on aspects such as speedy or carefully delivery, opening hours, customer care. Thus, the service is differentiation. For instance, an airline could differentiate itself by means of extraordinary customer care and very attentive and grateful steward. This type of differentiation might then become experience differentiation. 2. Channel differentiation. A firm can also gain competitive advantage by channel differentiation. This means that the firm differentiates itself by differentiating their channel coverage, expertise, and performance. So, how does the firm get good to the customer? It might be through a smooth functioning, speedy direct channel. 3. People differentiation. Companies can also differentiate themselves by people differentiation. People differentiation means nothing else than hiring and training better people than competitors do. Staff can be more friendly, competent, courteous. Certainly, this mainly appeals to customer contact staff. 4. Image differentiation. Image differentiation refers to the image a company or a brand has in customer minds. The development of a strong and distinctive image requires creative and a lot of work. Only over a long period, an image in customer minds can be attained. If you want to differentiate your company by high quality, this image must be supported by absolutely everything your company does. Next, choosing the right competitive advantage. Suppose a company is fortunate enough to discover several potential differentiation that provide competitive advantage. It now must choose the ones on which it will build its positioning strategy. It must decide how many difference to promote and which one. How many difference to promote? Many marketers think the companies should aggressively promote only one benefit to this target market. With difference to promote, not all brand differences are meaningful or worthwhile, and its difference has the potential to create company costs as well as customer benefits. The difference is worth establishing to the extent that it satisfies the following criteria. 1. Important. The difference delivers a highly value benefit to target buyers. 2. Distinctive. Competitors do not offer the difference, or the company can offer it in a more distinctive way. 3. Superior. The difference is superior to other ways the customer might obtain the same benefit. 4. Communicable. The difference is communicable and visible to buyers. 5. Affordable. Buyers can afford to pay for the difference. 6. Profitable. The company can introduce the difference profitably.
Selecting an overall positioning strategy. Value proposition of a brand is the full positioning of the brand. That is, the fullness of the benefit that differentiate and position a brand. Value proposition answers the question, why should I buy your brand? Find value meaning proposition are the following. More for more. This situation is given when the company provides the most upscale product or proposition could be very powerful. Companies that use this positioning sell the same product as many other department store books, setting their price much lower, based on superior purchasing power and lower cost operation for the firm. Less for much less. There is almost always a market in which products offer less quality, duration, and therefore their prices are much lower. Most people cannot afford the latest model of the very best in all their purchase. Less for much less positioning involves meeting consumers' lower performance or quality requirements at a much lower price. More for less. The winning value proposition offers more for less. Even though in the short run there are companies that achieve having this lofty position, it's very difficult to take them to the long run. The important thing is that each company must develop its own winning position strategy, one that makes the company special to its target consumers. D. Developing a positioning statement. Both company and brand positioning should be summed up in the positioning statement. A statement that summarizes company or brand positioning using this form. To target segment and need our brands is concept that point of difference. An example, the product membership in the categories first and then give the point of difference with other members of the same category. When placing the brand in a specific category to say that it has some similar point with other products in the same category, but as you enter the point of difference, there is shown the brand superiority. 3. Communicating and delivering the chosen position. Once it has chosen a position, the company must take strong steps to deliver and communicate the desired position to its target consumers. All the company marketing mix effort must support the positioning strategy. Positioning the company calls for concrete action, not just talk. If the company decides to build a position of better quality and service, it must first deliver that position. Instead, a product position should evolve gradually as it adapts to the ever-changing marketing environment. That's all for our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.